With that said, I got a special opportunity today we have a special opportunity today. We have some guests with us. I'd like to give them a few minutes to present their ministry to you. It's Eddie and Crystal Dehart. You may have heard us talk about them recently. They're the ones with the 911 Babies Life Village out in Woodleaf. And they're here today. They're going to share with us a little bit about their ministry. You may recall a couple of weeks ago we were challenged to take up a love offering to help install a septic system for that ministry. And remember we talked about that and y'all responded to that overwhelmingly. And so we want to take some time today, let them introduce their ministry. And they actually have with them today Claire, am I right? Claire, okay, Claire's one of the twins that they're actually ministering to at that property right now. So we have half of the twins with us today. Claire, and then Camille is not here. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and turn it over to Eddie and Crystal if you want to come up and take a couple minutes and share.
We appreciate y'all inviting us here and share a little bit about what God's called us to do. I don't know if you're aware, but today is Sanctity of Life Sunday, and could we have just one moment of silence and prayer for the unborn children? It marks 68 million this year, so just 1 minute of silence. In that 1 minute, 2.5 babies were just killed by abortion. That's statistics for the United States of America. Every 22 seconds, a child is killed. And yes, the abortion clinics are open Sunday morning while you're here praising and worshiping God. And on a global scale, that was 42 babies. So this is severity of the situation that this country is in. We're built on godly principles. The Lord provided this Bible for me years ago. And through prayer, the Lord has given us a way to address this Holocaust, because the abortion Holocaust is the greatest Holocaust that this world has ever seen. 68 million babies have been slaughtered by abortion in America since January the 22nd of 1973. That's just America. Globally, it's been billions. Each one of these babies were given a purpose. And God-given destiny to fulfill. This child here, when the mother reached out for us for help, the doctors wanted both of them aborted because she has a club foot. The reason she had a club foot was the other baby was sitting on her foot during the development stages. So what was a man's way of dealing with a baby with a small minor birth defect? Just kill it. So the mom being homeless and in Tennessee, she reached out and she said, I know y'all in North Carolina, but I don't know what to do. We wasn't open yet. We weren't going to open until 9/11 because that was the date that the Lord had given us to open. But he changed that date. We answered the emergency of life on Labor Day. So this little youngin' right here, they live to be born. So it's no coincidence that on September the 1st was when we received our first guest, the mom and her 2 babies. And it's also no coincidence that 911 Babies was birthed through prayer on 9/11 of 01 while the tragedy was happening. The Lord revealed himself through the Word of God of Romans 9:11 that states, for the children being not yet born, having done neither good nor evil, according to election of God, might stand not of works, but of him that calleth. So to answer this plea, we, through all of these years of prayer, of helping people, I got emails over the years, a young girl using a computer at a library. She was pregnant. She was prostituting herself out, and she was living under a bridge. And I was like, I pray for you. I try to find you help. I searched all over the internet trying to find churches, homes, pregnancy support centers, anything to try to help that lady. But now, through your help and through the help of this community, we're actually able to say, hey, we have a place for you to come. And I know my wife said she didn't want to talk, and but God already told me that, you know, she's under a lot of pressure. She really needs more help. This is a women's ministry, and I know where the Lord has shown me the boundaries for what I'm supposed to do and how far I'm supposed to go. And the rest is, you know, it's a woman's ministry. Men are here to protect and provide. But they're here for the nourishment and the encouragement. So we created a program called Heroes. And the hero is for hope, encouragement, restoration, and opportunity. And we're reaching out to the community to find people that will give financially. But, you know, that's one way to be a hero, but the greatest way to be a hero is to be personally involved in this. God is sick and tired of people destroying children created in likeness of him. And he's not going to put up with it much longer. A word that he gave me years ago when I was praying was, he said, you are my ambassador to the United States of emergency. Once again, there's the 911, you know, protect and serve. So I've got 3 more minutes, and she don't want to talk, but Lord said she does.
So what we're doing down in Woodleaf is we bought a house. We actually bought 2 houses and 5 acres of land, and we remodeled a farmhouse. And we have 3 bedrooms available for a mom to come with her newborn baby that chooses life. As he said, you know, it's one thing we have a lot of friends and a lot of people that are on the front lines at the abortion clinic every day. But we know that it requires much, much more. That's a great thing, but God has called us to provide a home for them, to not only go there and say, you know, don't do this, you know, don't do this, but come and let us help you. They need help. They need help. So what we're doing is we're saying, okay, let us help you. So we do a 30-day to 12-month type of discipleship shelter. We call it shelter for today and hope for tomorrow, because these moms or these women that are pregnant and considering abortion, they have no hope. So we want to provide them, are providing shelter for them, but not just that, but her mother is our first mom guest there, and we choose to call them guests. They're guests in our home. So she's our first guest, and of course, she came with twins, which was a huge blessing. So what I do is like a 24/7. She has me to mentor her all the time. We live right next door. Our house shares the same driveway. So we have a house mom that stays in the house over there with her. We stay right next door. But all day, every day, I'm available to her. So, with this being our first guest, I've learned a whole lot of things. The main thing right now that I've learned, and I'm smart when it comes to some things, it don't take me long to figure out what I need to do different next time. So our next mom guest is going to need several things that this mom guest has the best of me. But I'm tired. I'm tired. So we need prayer partners. We need mentors. She needs a prayer partner. She needs a mentor that can come. She needs somebody to help her with parenting. Yes, I'm available to her, but we have room for 2 more moms right this minute. And we have little tiny houses that have been donated to us. They're not in operation yet, obviously, because we need to get a septic and they need power and water. So that will give us opportunity to have 5 moms with newborn babies there. So each one of them are going to need these things. Each one of them need a mentor that can come. We don't ask a lot, but we do ask for it. When you make a commitment, it's so important. I've told my kids this: when you have nothing but your word to give and you give your word, that's important. And these moms are depending on some wisdom from other mothers. Sorry, I hear that noise and I'm just like automatically thinking she spit up or something. So we have become very attached to these babies. They've been here. I drove to Tennessee myself. Actually, let me back up. We had a small vehicle. I had to go the day before I picked them up to trade that in and get a new van, which, by the way, is not big enough, because we have us, 2 babies, their mom, my daughter, and a house mother. We need something bigger. So that's going to be that has to be happening really soon. So I went and traded my car in, got this new van. The next day I drove to Tennessee near Nashville to pick her mom and her sister up. They were 3 days old. They were born on a Wednesday, released from the hospital on a Friday, and I picked them up on a Saturday because they had nowhere to go. Now, talk about pressure, but we trust the Lord, and we have trusted the Lord from beginning of this, and we will continue until the end, because He has time and time again never let us down. He has provided everything we need, even things we didn't know we needed at the time. So we know that He's going to provide. So any ladies that would be interested in mentoring or being a prayer partner, or I need women around me that I can call on and say, hey, I'm tired, I need some help, I need some backup. Can you come to the house and just maybe do some paperwork, clean the pantry out, whatever. This mom needs she needs somebody to come other than me to speak into her life, and that's the plan, is to have different women come and be able to speak into their life, because everybody's different. So we have a table set up in out back, and we had some T-shirts printed up. We have two different designs, this one, and then there's one that just says Hero on the front, but this is the back. The sweatshirts are $25. Short sleeve t-shirts are $10 and long sleeve are $15. So we have two different designs that you can choose from, but this will help support our ministry because we are just, like I said, we're trusting the Lord. He's providing, but we know that there's much more. We have a $500 power bill from last month. Things are going to come. They come, whether, it doesn't matter. So we're very blessed in the fact that we have all of our food needs are provided. There's a church, South River Church, down in our community, and they provide all the food for our family and for the house, for the ministry house. So we're very blessed in that area, but we still do need diapers. We're good with formula at the moment, but we do need diapers. And that's going to be a continuous thing. So if you have any more questions or want to ask me anything or anything, you can meet us back there at that table, and we'll be glad to give you phone numbers and you can contact us. So thank you so much for your time.
I'll mention the Hero thing you got set up where you can do reoccurring.
We've just set up one more thing. We just set up a thing with Square. We use the Square for anybody that has a debit card or credit card or whatever. And we're going to try to, the Hero thing is we're going to try to get monthly commitments. With that Square, we can set you up on whatever, a $25 a month that will automatically be coming out of your account to support our ministry. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. So, anything else? So thank you very much for your time.
Well, we do appreciate you